Hey everybody, hey Facebook friends and family out there. Man, it's me, Ray, going live to you guys, taking a quick break to go live with you guys. Just grab a quick bite to eat before I head out to look at my next appointment. But I wanted to come and touch base with you guys. I had a couple of notes I wanted to go over. Christy and I, we've had a bunch of people reaching out to us over the last 3 days. It's been a lot of people, so I wanted to kind of go live and share my week 2 results. But while I'm waiting on some people to kind of jump on and join me here live, I thought I'd share a quick little story. This week, actually this morning, I'm a fence salesman and I was in somebody's backyard, and it's a pretty funny story. Most of the times people say, hey, I put my dog up, what have you, do you mind if I have a dog? And hey, it's usually no problem. It's usually a little bitty dog. And so I went to this customer's backyard, and they're like, hey, I've got a dog, is that a problem? And before I could say what kind of dog is it, this massive dog comes around the corner of my customer's house. And when she said, oh, I've got a dog, I'm thinking like it's a little dog, like, hi Ashley, how you doing? I figured it's maybe like a little dog like Sugar, Ashley's dog Sugar. It wasn't a little dog, it was a Great Pyrenees. It might as well have been a polar bear. But this lady's like, hey, oh, don't worry, he's the sweetest dog in the world. About that time, the dog comes around the corner at full speed, hits me in the chest, and knocks me to the ground. So just a little FYI for those of you who are dog owners, I realize that your dog may be the sweetest dog in the world, the most playful dog in the world to you, but not to strangers. So that was my humiliating experience for this morning. So yeah, I had to go home, change my shirt. I was that dirty. So, and my customer just thought it was the funniest thing. She just laughed and laughed and laughed, and I didn't laugh as hard as she did, ironically. So, but it's good to see some people getting on. I see Scott Woods getting on. I wanted to kind of get on and kind of share my week 2 experience on the gel with you guys. I've got a couple notes here, things I wanted to hit, but Christine and I, we've both been on the gel for 2 weeks now. For me personally, I'm down 6 pounds, and that's without changing anything as far as what I'm eating. I've even had carbs. I haven't started working out. A lot of people are saying, well, why aren't you working out? So, I wanted to give myself really about 30 days on the gel just to have a good base to kind of see, kind of what the effects were. Because not everybody's going to be a big workout, maniac who gets on the gel, and I wanted to kind of see how did it affect me. So looking forward to getting into shape. The good news is I've really enjoyed about the fact is the energy level that I've got, not just the weight loss, which is great, but the energy. My energy is through the roof. And what's great, it's not the energy where, you drink an energy drink and then, an hour later it's a big crash. And that's kind of what I've enjoyed. I've just kind of got sustained energy throughout the day. Like, I'm not wanting to, take a nap in the middle of the day anymore. So that's pretty cool. Also, I'm down a pant size, which I think I told you guys last week. I'm actually down a pant size, that's fantastic, and then the pant size I moved down to are already really loose. And my wife's like, why don't you get some more pants? Well, because there's like a little victory for those of you who not everyone understands this. When you start losing some weight, especially around the midsection, there's a little bit of victory in pulling your pants up every once in a while, because you're like, that's right, getting skinny, that's good. So obviously I'll get some new pants, but it's nice to be down a pant size and to have those already pretty loose. Like I said, it's not just the weight loss over the first 2 weeks. It's the energy. I can't even really, I don't think I can do it justice talking about how much my energy level is up. It's just so nice not having that afternoon crash. I'm not having to drink coffee in the middle of the afternoon. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and that's it. The rest is just water. But for those of you who don't know, it's not just the energy, it's not just weight loss. Man, I'm actually a disabled veteran. I got hurt in the military, and they ended up, putting me out to pasture. Ironically, about a month and a half after 9/11, that's how long I've been out. But I have what they refer to as a degenerative spinal condition from the injury to my lower back. And degenerative means it's supposed to get worse, as I get older. And so, for the last almost 20 years, I've, dealt with, pain in my lower back. And for those of you who, probably go through the same thing, that experience that as well, you know what that's like. But about a week ago, I got out of bed, and for the first time in a long time, my back didn't hurt anymore. Now, I want to be compliant. These are just my results. This is what's happened to me. That's all I can really speak on is what's happened to me and the other testimonies that other people have told me who've been on the gel. But yeah, my lower back stopped hurting, and so I've just noticed less and less pain. And then about a week ago, I woke up and my back didn't hurt at all. I've spent like the last 20 years living on, and veterans, it's a big joke with veterans, but you know, I've lived my life for the last 20 years on vitamin I, you know, on ibuprofen or Tylenol, you know, just for the pain. And just to not have to, you know, take ibuprofen for my knees and my back anymore, that's a big deal to me. But, you know, a ton of people have really reached out. By ton, I mean like 15 or 16 people have reached out to me and Christina over the last 4 days. That's a lot to me. We've been up sometimes at 11:30 at night, talking to people on the phone, answering people's questions. How do I get a hold of this gel? And so I wanted to go live and just share with you guys my week 2. You know, what's up, Rusty? It's good to see you, buddy. Just my week 2 results on the gel. I've lost 6 pounds. My pants I'm down a pant size. Really, I probably need to go down another pant size, but I'm enjoying the feeling of pulling up my pants because that's something that us beer guys, we don't get that experience very often of losing that weight. But what Christina and I, we've got our hands on something it's really the only transdermic HGH gel that's over the counter. You don't have to have a prescription, and it's a daily microdose. You don't have to go in once a month and pay a bunch of cash to, you know, get an injection, you know, and which makes it safer. It's a daily microdose, so it's a long-term plan, not a short-term plan. But the testimonies I'm seeing, even from family members of mine, one of my family members who's probably, you know, 15, 20 years older than I am, he cannot stop calling me and Christina to talk about how he feels, his energy level. You know, certain aches and pains just aren't there anymore. And he's even talking to people. He works at the Y every day. He's even talking to friends of his at the Y who are now, you know, trying to get a hold of us. Like, hey, how do I get this gel that, you know, that your father-in-law is talking about? So we're pretty excited, man. Just on the business side of things have really exploded faster than I thought. Really they would. We've had a bunch of people joining our team who, whether they want to actively build a business, hey, that's fantastic. We'll do everything we can to help you. But sometimes people just want to get the best discount, you know, on the gel, and that's fine too. We'll help you do that as well. But now I just wanted to come and touch base with you guys for just a little bit. We've had a ton of people reach out to me and Christina over this week has been pretty crazy. And just trying to answer, you know, what's going on with me, what my week 2, you know, experience has been on the gel, and I'm really excited to see kind of what's week 3 going to be like, what's, you know, week 8 going to be like. So, but if any of you are even curious about, you know, the gel, Christine and I, we can get you some more information. You can reach out to us. You can call us. You can text us. If you don't have our phone numbers, you can reach out to us through Facebook Messenger. And we'll try to answer any questions that we can. Sorry, the camera's kind of shaking here. And we'll do whatever we can to answer any questions you guys have. So we just appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to, you know, spend and check up on me and kind of see where I'm at. Christine and I, like I said, we're very, very excited about this product. Not just the product, but the business aspect as well. So, and God loves you guys. I love you too. Have a fantastic weekend.